The Goldman-Fristow Test of Articulation, 2nd edition.
The purpose of the Goldman-Fristow Test of Articulation is to assess articulation of consonant sounds of clients between the ages of 2 to 21. Speech pathologists use the test to measure articulation of sounds in initial, medial, and final word positions. The test allows the clinician to identify the numbers and types of errors. The gifted 2 can assess growth in articulation over a period of time. The test is also used to measure articulation at different levels of complexity. The test assesses single words, conversational speech, and imitative sounds.
Testing materials. The testing materials include the testing easel, the manual, and a canvas carrying bag, as well as 25 response forms. Also, the Supplemental Developmental Norms booklet.
Case history. Casey Gelman is a 4-year-old girl that has been diagnosed with velocardiofacial syndrome. Casey was referred to the clinic by her mother, Mrs. Gelman, due to complaints about the client having difficulty pronouncing words and sounding hypernasal. Casey was officially diagnosed at the age of 2 and received surgery for her cleft palate at the age of 3. Casey lives at home with her mother and father as well as her 7-year-old brother, Carl. Casey began preschool this past fall at SUNY New Paltz Children's Center. She likes horses, painting, and cotton candy. The symptoms associated with VCFS include the following: a cleft palate, small ears, mouth and chin, almond-shaped eyes, severe hypernasality due to velopharyngeal dysfunction, and articulation impairment. Casey's cleft palate has caused middle ear infections for the first 3 years of her life. Due to consistent middle ear infections, Casey has a conductive hearing loss. It is expected that Casey will have difficulty pronouncing words and articulating sounds correctly due to her hypernasality. Casey will have difficulty understanding speech due to her hearing loss.
The Goldman-Fristow Test of Articulation is broken up into 3 sections: sounds in words, sounds in sentences, and stimulability. Gifted 2, Section 1. Sounds in words. The clinician listens to how the client produces sounds within the target words in the initial, medial, and final sound positions.
You are going to see some pictures here. I will turn the pages and I want you to tell me about the pictures. What do you call this?
House.
What is this?
Tree.
What is this?
Window.
What do you call this?
Phone.
Yes, but there is a long name for it.
Telephone.
Good. What is this?
Cup.
What is this?
Knife.
What is this?
Spoon.
She is not a boy. She is a
Girl.
What is this?
Ball.
Good. What is this?
Wagon.
Good job. What is this?
Shovel.
What is this?
Monkey.
Very good. What is the monkey holding?
Banana.
Very good. What do you call this?
And zipper.
What are these?
Scissors.
Very good. What is this?
Duck.
Good. What does the duck say?
Quack quack.
Very good. What color is it?
Yellow.
What do you call this?
Vacuum.
Section 2, Sounds and Sentences. The clinician tells the client a story, and after they are finished, the client tells the story back to them.
I'm going to show you some pictures and tell you a story about them. Listen and watch carefully. After I finish, I want you to look at the pictures again and tell the story back to me. Story 1, A Bad Night for Jerry. Jerry is playing with his drum, ball, and wagon. He is making too much noise. His mother makes him stop. It is time to take a bath. Look over here, Casey. Jerry has taken a bath. Oh no, he loses the soap. He cannot find it because it is outside the bathtub. See the soap? It is on the floor. Now he is brushing his teeth with his toothbrush. Look, he spills his toothpaste on his brand new blue pajamas. Nothing else can happen tonight, thinks Jerry. He yawns and reaches to turn out the new yellow light. Oh no, he knocks over the yellow light. No, Jerry. After a bad night, Jerry is finally sleeping. His daddy covers him with the sheet. Whoops, his foot rips the sheet.
Sounds and sentences continued. The clinician listens to see if the client is using the target words when retelling the story.
What happened here?
Jerry was playing with his toys.
What type of toys?
His drum, his wagon, and the ball.
Good job. What happened here?
He had taken a bath.
Good. What happened over here?
He dropped soap.
Where is the soap?
The floor.
Good. What happened here?
He spilled toothpaste on his shirt.
Good. What color is his shirt?
Blue.
What happened here?
He yawned and bumped around.
What color is the light?
Yellow.
What happened here?
He broke the blanket.
Who is with Jerry?
Dad.
Section 3, Stimulability. The clinician tests all the sounds that the client misarticulated in every sound position.
Watch my mouth and listen to me very carefully. Try to say this just as I do. Remember, watch and listen. Ha.
Huh.
Hot.
Hot.
It is hot in here.
It is hot in here.
A key.
A key.
Yucky.
Yucky.
That's a yucky one.
That's a yucky one.
Good. Say.
Say.
Face.
Face.
My face is clean.
My face is clean.
Good. Ari.
Ari.
Carry.
Carry.
He can carry that box.
He can carry that box.
Ju.
Jump.
Just.
Jump.
She was just here.
She was just here.
Raw scoring demonstration.
As the clinician is administering the test, the clinician is using the phonetic transcription to write what the client is actually producing. Based on the client's productions, the clinician will mark the corresponding misarticulations in the correct grid. When marking misarticulations in the grid, the clinician will write what the client said over what the client should have said. The test is color-coded to determine whether the sound is being made in the initial, medial, and final position of the word. When the test is completed, in order to determine the raw score, The amount of misarticulations are added together. With this number, the clinician refers back to the manual to figure out the standard score, confidence interval, percentile, and test age equivalent of the client.
Given the results from the GIFTA, we would recommend that the client be administered either the CAP or the Con-Lewis in order to test the client's phonological abilities.